We see question 3 from the CSEC Mathematics May 2021 paper. It says so. The diagram below shows a triangle PQR in which angle QPR, so you have angle QPR, that is angle, is 62 degrees, and angle PQR equal 90 degrees. So remember, always the letter in the middle, the angle there. And PR, from P to R, this line, equal 11 centimeters. And then say you must calculate. Alright, calculate the size of angle PRQ. So, so the angle actually, they are R. You must calculate this angle PRQ. Alright, pause the video and calculate and tell what you get. Alright, so you pause it, although you can't really tell me what you get, still you come in and go here. But write down what you get on a piece of paper. Make we go through it together. The size of angle PRQ. Now, remember, you have the trig ratios, and you can only use them with right angle triangle. The sine equal opposite over hypotenuse, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, tan is opposite over adjacent. Right? Now, here, you want PRQ, so you look for what you have. You have the hypotenuse, good. You have the hypotenuse, and you have, you don't have to worry about the message there. You have two angles already. You have the 62 and the 90, and an angle they want. So, what the total angle add up to in a triangle? It add up to 180, right? So, what you say is that the angle PRQ plus 62 plus 90 equal 180. So PRQ would that be 180 minus 90, when you minus the 90 from both sides, and you minus the 62 from both sides, right? So 180 minus 90, that's a 90, so you have 90 minus 62, so what you have is 28 degrees, right? So you have 28 degrees. Now, the next thing, what I want you to do, alright, so the next thing what I want you to do, find the length of the side RQ. They want RQ. Alright, so let me just fix up this thing. Alright, so this thing here at 28 degrees already. Good. Now they want RQ. Here now, RQ are the adjacent. You want the adjacent, right? Let me just write ADJ right there. So you want the adjacent. So you have the angle up here, so you have the hypotenuse, and you want the adjacent. So you have the hypotenuse already, and you want the adjacent. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Oh, no, I know the adjacent. if you use it 28 degrees, this would be the adjacent, right? But make we use the 62. Make we use the 62 degrees. So now adjacent you would have. Now you have to remember the principle behind it, right? If you have this angle, this angle, they are the top of the triangle. And this side, they are the bottom of the triangle. In other words, top and bottom are opposite to one another. So the RQ are opposite. Let me just write OPP. You see? At the opposite angle because they are at the bottom of the triangle. So here, what we say is that we have the hypotenuse already. So we say sine. The sine of 62 equal the opposite of RQ over hypotenuse 11. So if you multiply 11 both sides by 11, you have 11 times sine 62 equal RQ. So we can write RQ for the left. RQ equal 11 times sine 62. I have to go for the calculator. We calculate that. Oh. So I have to go put it in an advanced mode. Computer there kind of move choppy and slow enough. I have to go put it in an advanced mode. You get sine, so our scientific mode. So here now, 11 times sine 62, right? So 11 times the sine of 62. I have to make sure you calculate that in a degree mode because a degree you are working with. 9.7 centimeter, right? So you have 9.7 centimeter. You see. Now, suppose you work with the 28 degrees or so. What would happen? Right? Suppose you work with the 28. Then what would I have is this. If you rub out these things, these are the hypotenuse, always the hypotenuse. Now, if you consider the 28 as the angle you're going to work with, what you're going to have to do is say the 28 upon the left hand side of the triangle, the PQ upon the right, so you are the opposite. But you're not interested in a PQ, and it then wants you to find, they ask you to find RQ. So adjacent is like you say adjoin, adjoining to, it join with, the ADJ join. So it run right along and brush against the 28 degrees. So this is the adjacent. Alright? So make me work with that. We're going to say the cosine of 28 equal adjacent, that are RQ, over hypotenuse, that are 11. So when you multiply both sides by 11, you have 11 times the cosine at 28 equal 11 cancel 11, so you have RQ. So RQ would be 11 times cos 28 equal. If we go back to the calculator, so we're going to have, what happened here now? We're going to have cos 28, we could have just find the cos 28 first. So cosine, let me clear the calculator first. I already cleared it. Oh, we'll clear it. Cosine at 28 equal that. Then you multiply by 11 equal, and you get back the 9.7, right? So that's a 9.7 centimeter. Whichever way you want to work with it, whether the 62 up here or the 28 up here. Alright? So that is that. That is what you have. What is this now? Or part B next. Alright. So next time we'll look on part B.